Welcome to another FSD beta video. This is still FSD beta 10.10.2. Wanted to make this because as always it improves over the course of the beta version. So I've actually gotten to the point where there's a few places now where I can go without intervening. Oh, that's we're going this way. So I wanted to give you guys a example of that there. Make that all right. Now on this route, if I remember right, it still has, there's always a little issue still remaining. One, for some reason, whenever it wants to make a turn, a lot of the times when it wants to make a turn, it will go into the completely opposite lane. So this is a 3-lane road, and if it wants to make a right turn, it will go into the left lane. I don't know why, and it will miss the turn because it just can't go over that quickly. It doesn't always happen, and I can't really figure out why it happens and not, but it's there. So you may or may not see that. We're going to make a left turn. Yeah, left turns are usually fine. It's the right turns that for some reason it likes to go in the lane, in the far lane. It does have a tiny bit of phantom braking. Seems to be affected by the sun shining directly into it. That's a hypothesis of mine. I'm not sure yet. Alright, so you see it sees these cones here. Yeah, trying to get away from them, but it knows it's got to make the left. Alright. So it doesn't want to drive on this, which it probably should. Well, I guess it's going to have to learn how to deal with this. So let me report that. And it was trying to avoid the cones, so it did not handle that. I'm curious if it's going to try to go this way around the cone, or if it's going to actually go the right way. Yeah, it looks like it's going the right way. Oh, I gotta make a left. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what it is. So now these cones, see, this is something that is fairly new, or new to this, at least new in this area. It was not handling cones that were cutting off your lane quickly enough, so it would just go right into them. I mean, I never let it hit it, but it was gonna go hit them if I didn't do anything. But now, I noticed a couple of times that when the cone cuts off the lane, it moves over very quickly now, and appropriately. One time it had to go over as it was making a left like that one. Maybe it was that same exact turn, and there was a car, because it's a 2-lane turn. No, it wasn't that one, but it was a 2-lane turn, and there was a car in the other lane also making a left. So I don't know if it did it, that's what it did on purpose, but it seemed to speed up to go in front of him so that he can make it before the cones cut out the lane. It was great. I mean, it's exactly what you would have done as a person, as opposed to braking up really hard, which I hope it doesn't do. And just making just mess up everybody's driving and possibly causing a rear end. I prefer to accelerate in front of the car. If it's ahead of it, if it's behind it, obviously slow down, let that car go in front. Most of the time it would just brake up too hard and everybody was thrown off because they're expecting one thing and the car's doing another. also wish it would, and it did for one version, but I still also wish it would speed up a little more quickly after a car is turned or is no longer in front of it, basically. It seems to wait an extraordinarily, like a whole 5 seconds extra after the car is way out the lane. It would be also nice if it made decisions earlier so they can do them more gracefully. Still want that. Like back there, the car was making a right, or the truck or the van was making a right. In my opinion, it should have decided that it was going to go over to keep the speed limit the same, and it should have done that earlier so that it didn't have to change the speed. Basically, you want to minimize the G-forces in any direction. So I wish it would do stuff to absolutely get that to almost no G-forces in any direction. That would be what I call elegant driving. Or graceful driving, I should say. Mistaken, I believe for this place we're going to, it does go into the wrong lane, so it's got to make a left into the parking lot, but I think it usually goes over into the right lane and can't make the left. If there's no one behind me, or that's going to get, if it's not going to interfere with anybody else's driving, I'll let it make the mistake, just so you can see. Alright, there we go. So it's got to make a left eventually, but it put on the right indicator already, trying to go into the right lane. No idea why it's doing that. It's not even like this used to be a left turn lane or something. I mean, whatever, the lane that was doing anything else but going straight. Doesn't make any sense to me. It didn't always do that. I think it was just in this version. It used to make the left just fine. Let's see. So it already should be trying to go into the left lane to make the left, but it's not. And there is a car over there, so it can't do it. It won't be able to do it quickly when the time comes. But I have a feeling it's going to go past it, brake up really hard, and this car's right behind me, so I'm not going to let it brake up that hard. Yep, it's going to blow right past. We need to be following this, not this one. This next car. Well, I guess nobody's going over there. We need to be in that lane over there, like right now. So it's going to try and mess it up. Nope, no. You're messing that up. You lost now, buddy. So it's got to now figure this out. See, it's still blocking the cars behind it, so I can't let it do its whole thing. And this is the catch, right? You can't fully train it because you don't want to cause an accident. So you can't let it do whatever. You don't want to cause an accident. And I don't know if they're going to get the whole picture just by the report and the video. Because it's almost like you have to kind of know the area. And nope. And I was going to clip that sidewalk. That is new behavior. Yeah, this is fine. That was really bad. Definitely gonna lose my rims there. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good stuff, but faster. But that's good. That's pretty good. I'm glad it didn't stop there. I should come into a stop now. I'm glad it didn't stop to make the left. That would have blown our opportunity to go through. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next one. And welcome back. After this car would be a good time to go, but I don't think it's going to go. Yeah, I didn't think so. You want to edge up? No, not where you want to go. That is not where you want to go. I've got people waiting behind me, so I'm going to give it a little help. I'm going to press the accelerator. I pressed the accelerator to help it go. I had people waiting behind me. Still takes way too long to go. And again, I believe it's because it doesn't have another camera shooting straight out, so it's got to kind of turn itself to the side to make that angled camera catch something. I think that's going to be necessary if it wants to improve that part of it. Kind of wish we got this lane, but here we are. Especially when it's behind something you can't see in front of. swerving for. Slow down, buddy. More regen braking, less real braking, please. Can't do, so I took over. Just gotta figure out how to handle it. I don't know what to say. It's the only thing you gotta do. You gotta figure out how to handle that gracefully. Oh, nope. So I saw this car coming out here and it kind of braked up a little too hard, so right turn. I don't know why I went into that lane. But that's the mistake I'm talking about. Now I gotta go back over there because it looks like an idiot. So we're gonna report that, of course. Now there is a car behind me, so I'm not gonna give it a whole lot of time. We should go now. Alright. I pressed the accelerator to get it moving. Come on, come on. Kick in, kick in, kick in, kick in. It's still not going. Okay. Just took my foot off the accelerator. I really didn't want to go. That's still some weird behavior, going into the wrong the lane away from the turn is making. Like, how does that pass screening? It should never even be a thing. I really would like to know how they do that screening or that test of that. But this is not the, the immediate build. As soon as it's done, it goes to one group for us. I'm wondering if that group doesn't have these road conditions, or, I mean, in my opinion, I don't know how much it should run through all the driving footage that they have and do it perfectly before it can go out. Or at least do it as good as the last version did before it can even be pushed to us. If it can't, why even bother pushing it? Unless there's just so much, they just can't get better from that point maybe because of how AI works, I don't know. But it just doesn't make any sense to me. Get pushing out a version that has stuff that the other version did fine, or many other versions did fine. Alright, I gotta take over here because we gotta make a different turn, and it doesn't know where to go for me. This property still doesn't exist. But yeah, that's it for this run. I'll catch you guys in the next one.